Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a T-54 first prototype. It's a Tier 8 premium medium tank. It's located on the north spawn of Malinovka and it's under the command of Mr. Lan. Well, he's got 3 marks of excellence on the barrel of his gun, so he obviously knows how to play the T-54, which is basically a T-44 with extra armour. Slightly slower, but a much better gun. Now that gun, the 100mm, is actually capable of 250 alpha, penetrating 190mm with standard AP, and that goes up to 247 with the APCR, and he's carrying a few HE rounds as well, which will do 330. He's actually going spotting. Yep, he just needs to know where the enemy is before he does anything else. You can see this is a Tier 10 game with Tier 8 tanks. Pardon me. Quick sneeze there. Okay, that Batchat 25 tons sitting north of the lake. Well, north actually, it's to the east of the lake, over the cliffs. Very difficult to move about for him. If he's spotted by that 25 ton, a whole load of shells will come flying in his direction from different directions. You can see a Jaegeru moving behind the building, and that 4502 has managed to make it up to our side of the dip. And I call it the dip. It's that little area in J2 where if you go up the bank of the river, if you drop down into the water too soon, you can drown. The Batchat is in sight, but he's killed. That's good. I think Mr. Lamb was a bit worried that he might get spotted. For the moment, he's just providing good spotting information for his team. No light tanks on this team, so he has to do the work that the light tank would do instead. So the major battle at the moment is going up on top of the hill, but it does look as if it's going their way. Oh, now this is interesting. Pershing. It's gone up where the Batchat 25 TAP went, and he's pushing on. Okay, Mr. Lamb might have to move into the bush fully to avoid getting spotted soon, because that Pershing is getting rather too close. That's it. He's moved in. And oh, that's good. The Borsig killed the Pershing with an Amarak. And Mr. Land's picked up a patrol duty. Thank goodness the Chimera's gone as well. It's going to be difficult to get that Jaeger though. He's hugging that building for all he's worth. He has taken some damage. Yeah, he keeps auto-aiming on. No, I think that's him just cycling the auto-aim. Yeah, I think you've overdone that. Stop it! You're not making yourself any friends by doing that, you know. If he keeps doing this, I'm going to have to end the replay early, and I'll just say, well, I'll tell you what the result was, but there's no point in having a video where somebody is just trying to annoy you all the time. I don't know why he's doing that. It's not a fault or anything like that. He's just constantly pressing the button to auto-aim on. Yes, I think you're testing our patience to a lot, Mr. Lan. If you keep doing this, you won't get any more replays done on our channel. because we just won't be able to trust you that you're going to be behave. You're just trying to piss people off by doing that, and it's not helpful. He didn't get spotted when he fired there, funnily enough. The T-61 or the Jaeger were not looking in this direction. Good shot in the rear of the Type 61. We've won the top of the hill. Supposedly, there's still an enemy tank up there. Gets another shot into the Type. Don't think he'll get another one though. And the Jaeger is still there, but he's side on to us now. Oh God. I'm beginning to wonder if he's got an auto aim, a mod that automatically auto aims onto whatever he points at, but obviously he doesn't, because he's not auto aiming there. But you can see he's playing around with the mouse controls by zooming in and out, so he's obviously playing around with his mouse buttons and his mouse wheel. All I can say to Mr. Lan is, if you continue to do that and just constantly have it auto-aiming and auto-aiming off and annoying people, we just won't do your replays simply because we cannot trust you anymore. Nice shot through the side of the Doom Turtle. Ah! AMX-5120, low hit points, but a very good player on the enemy team. Took that round very nicely. Low roll though. Go for the Doom Turtle. Go for the fuel tanks. He's re-arming with APCR. Yep, gets a pen. 273 high roll. Try blind shot. Yes, it looked to me like it went a little high, and we've lost the list. Ah, SU-130 PM. He could use the HE on that thing. Takes him out the game. I think that was a low roll, wasn't it? Yep. He's reloading the APCR again. And he takes out the Jaeger through the window. Ah, T-95. Now he's only got AP and HE. Trying to use the ridgeline there to his advantage. The T-95's gone into the dip, but he's made a bit of a classic error there. He got tracked. And there goes the kill shot to Mr. Lan. So there's only 4 enemies remaining now. As far as we're aware, one of them is right up against the edge of the map, but he's outside render range, so we can't see him. There's a Leopard 1 near the cap area. The other two, the AMX-5120 and the Type 61, we know that both of those are very low on hit points. Obviously he hit the AMX-5120 with a nice round when he had fairly low hit points anyway. Okay, there goes one of them. That's the 704. Just need to find out where that Leopard 1 is. Of course, laser accurate gun on the Leopard 1. There's the Type 61. He's low. Not a one shot though. Oh, he took around from the Type 61. The Leopard's behind the building. He can shoot through the window if he can get a shot. No, he can't. There's the Type. Didn't get that one in either. Trying to get it right. Gets into the turret. He's got to watch out now. The Leopard's looking through the window at him. If he backs up, he'll take a round, but he takes the Type 61. The Leopard tries to go to get him in the rear, but he gets shot by our Borsig, and that just leaves one remaining enemy, the AMX 5120. Takes a clobbering round from him, but remember, he's an autoloader with a 120mm gun, but he's very low on hit points. Mr. Land's going to use these buildings and the bushes, which is going to force the AMX 5120 to get closer, and that was his death knell, because that was the standard B ending the game. And at the very last moment, he platooned with the Borsig. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it's an ace tanker for Mr. Land in the T-54 first prototype. He got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a 5 for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, an Oskin's medal because he took out at least 3 enemy tanks in a medium tank in one battle, at least 1 tier higher than his own, and also a Brothers in Arms for getting at least 3 kills, being in platoon with somebody else who got 3 kills, and a patrol duty for spotting at least 6 enemy tanks and being the only one spotting them whilst they were damaged. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, we can see that he didn't get the highest damage in the game. The AMX 5120 was the high scorer, and he picked up a high caliber for 5,899 hit points of damage. The next high scorer being the Object 277 with 4,244, and after that it was the Emil 2 on the enemy team with 3,972. You can see most of the enemy damage was actually done by these 3 tanks, the 277, the Emil, and the AMX 5120. Mr. Lamb picked up 2,562 hit points, which is exactly the same damage that the Panzer 58 managed to get. Yes, they both got the same damage. Or is it? No. Sorry, he's 2,652. He's 2,562. It's not the same. No. That's me wishful thinking. No, it's 90 hit points more. So anyway, moving along. The highest number of kills were actually done by the standard B and the Borsig with 4 kills each. Then came Mr. Lamb with 3 kills. 2 kills to the T-30, the Object 277, 704 and Emil 2. And when it came to base XP, it was Mr. Lamb because he was doing a lot of spotting. 1,857 base to him, 976 to the Panzer 58 and 949 goes to the Borsig. He fired 18 rounds, got 15 direct hits and 12 penetrations, damage of 2,562 hit points, of which 2,198 were up more than 300 meters. He received 4 hits, 3 of them penetrated, 1 non-penetration, and he spotted 7 enemy vehicles, damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 3, and 7,158 hit points of spotting assist. Yes, he was very active as a spotter in the bush. On a premium count, he earned 105,997 credits, got 79,498 credits from personal reserves, and that brought up a grand total of 238,494 credits altogether. After repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he took away a profit of 165,908 credits. It just goes to show that with the right player, the T-54 first prototype can make a bundle of credits. It's one of those tanks that does generate credits. 1,857 XP times 2 for the first victory, 2,786 from personal reserves, and 279 for this being a premium vehicle, took away 8,637 experience points altogether. Apart from the annoying auto-aim on those vehicles, which really tested my patience, I must admit, and I've got the best patience sometimes when it comes to waiting for an enemy shot to come off. But when somebody auto-cycles the auto-aim on a basis that Mr. Land did, I'm afraid, he got dreadfully close there to having all of his replays rejected from now on. And Mr. Land, take that as a warning. Don't play with your mouse whilst you're playing the game and keep cycling the auto-aim, because if you do, and the replay comes to us, we'll reject it out of hand, and that will be the last replay you send us, because we will reject anything you send us from there on in, simply because we can't trust you. You're just actually annoying the viewer. I'm sure many of the people who are watching that video were getting mightily frustrated by him mucking about with his buttons instead of actually watching what the enemy was doing. So yeah, please bear that in mind, Mr. Lan. You can only test somebody's patience just so far before they say, nope, that's enough, not going to trust you any longer, and that's the end of it. But a good game for Mr. Lan in the T-54 first prototype. If you enjoyed that replay, or if you were frustrated, leave a message down below in the comments. I know I was fuming at one point. I was thinking, no, stop playing with it. You know, you're not supposed to do that. And, well, leave some comments down below. Thanks for watching.